Came to the beach to catch the sunset. Never disappoints. I love this contemplative lady. So pretty. It's like perfectly pink and blue. Whew, it's getting nippy. West Coast vibes.
Might be just a regular boy who believed in God and he was a prophet like all the other. Right after you said what you said.
Yeah.
Give me the other damn number.
Hi, and welcome to this week's vlog. So this week is all about the Great Reset and health and wellness. And I have been kind of very aware that this for myself is the time of year where my health really goes downhill because my work is so busy. If you don't know, I have a company called Vellum Wellness, which is a product business. So the holiday season, as you can imagine, the 42 days before the new year are the busiest of the entire year. And so what that means for me is that I pretty much go into like not really sleeping much, eating a lot on the go or being out, not really having time to cook or perceiving that I don't have time to cook, perceiving that I don't have time to exercise. So I can already kind of feel myself slipping into it. So last week was Prime Day, and then we had sales with our partners, Costco, Best Buy, and Walmart, because everybody's trying to compete with Prime Day. So it was so much fun, but very hectic. And yeah, my habits all went out the window, didn't go to the gym, didn't schedule any personal training sessions. And I'm just so determined to cut this. And like, I love my job and my career, but I can't imagine what my life is going to be like in a couple of years if I don't like not just give in to like the mad rush of the holiday season. It's fun being an elf, but it's a little taxing. So anyways, all of that to say that this week was a lot about fulfilling the sale, but then thinking about myself on the back end. And so I ended up getting a whole bunch of stuff, and I wanted to just quickly, it's just a few things actually, but I just wanted to share it with you in the hopes that if you are considering like a healthy season or a lifestyle, I should say, not a season, but if you're looking for that great reset that we're talking about on TikTok, and you want some inspo or you want to know what I'm doing, here's what I'm doing. So the first thing is I bought a scale. This may be very obvious to you, but I did not own a scale. I think I probably hadn't stepped on a scale in like a couple years. So, and I've tripped over this thing like 3 times because I don't know where to put it. I don't have any room in my bathroom because I've created a world for myself where I do not weigh myself. So now I have to integrate that in somehow. So this is my first step. And so I weighed myself and I saw that I gained 6 or 7 pounds. So yeah, not the best trajectory. Took this guy out and I took all of my measurements. And so my plan is to weigh in once a week. My cousin and my mom both weigh themselves every day, and I think that's just like a little too intense. Like maybe I'll get there, but for now we're gonna go once a week. And then because it's me, I have a journal. It's called Body Love, and this is a gift I got in 2021 from a friend, and it's all about how you showed your body love. So it has a nice big space here, and it says, how did I relate to my body today? Talking to it with kindness, feeding it beautifully and healthily, breathing deeply, hydrating, resting, playing, goes on and on. And so I thought it was so weird because I got this as a gift and I never used it again. Like I wanted to keep it until I had the perfect moment, which is now. I'm scrolling through it. On the very first page, second page, introduction, I randomly wrote my social security number. Like, there was nothing else in this book, but I had, for some reason, written my full social security number, which is supposed to be sensitive. Just, yeah. Do you ever just, like, scare yourself, but also amaze yourself with, like, how random you are? Because that's my vibe all the time. But yeah, so I did my measurements, and I am going to just track it and see, and I feel excited and motivated, and I'm not gonna let myself just like wake up and it's January. So that's that. And then the next step is, since I have this thing where the day goes by really fast and I will be like in our manufacturing space for hours, and then I'll emerge from there and be like super hungry, or I'll be like driving to stores or just like doing random stuff, and I'm like, okay, what can, and it's like I think I'm eating healthy because I'll be like, okay, I'll grab Subway or I'll grab like a shawarma or something. But no, it's still not good enough, I think. So I think my way to combat it is protein. So I got this Vega protein powder. I'm very new to protein shakes, so if you have any that you recommend, you can let me know. But I'm gonna try to make this and take it with me when I go on the road, and then I hope it tastes okay. I haven't been out. Like, I got this last week, but I've just been home, so I really want it for like when I go out. Yeah, so I'm hoping this will satiate me. And then I once worked out with a different trainer, and his name was Omar, and he was pretty hardcore, but one of the things he had me do is he had me make this smoothie, and it was like sunflower lecithin, which I bought again, chlorella and spirulina powder, and then I think there was some fruit and some water, and you would like process it in your blender. So I thought I would just get the tablets this time. So this is chlorella and spirulina, and what this does is I would call this like a brain food, and it also really like satiates you. Like, you don't feel super hungry with me. I just have to have safeguards in place, like, so that when I do kind of spiral and go out of my routine, I can just like pop one of these and be like, okay, like we're back in the healthy mode. So that's what I'm gonna do with these. And then I would really recommend the sunflower lecithin. Not only is it like a superfood, but I'm gonna double it up and put it in the protein shake. When you start something, you have that, what is it, like that psychosomatic thing where you're like, I don't know if I'm just so pumped about all of this that it's working or if it's actually working. So I will keep you posted. I'll be journaling it. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I just realized like I have a B12 deficiency and I have a bit of inflammation. And so I'm like, okay, here we go. This is how it is. It's like one day you just get some freaking test results and you're like, all right, let's just, let's curb it. yeah, so that's all that's been going on with me. And if you are Canadian and you're watching this, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you had a really nice time. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.